What's up, YouTubes? How's the YouTubes doing? That last comment was dedicated to Mr. Blackbeard. Anyways, I've done a video about the right way onboard system for the trailer, right? So if you go back to my videos, type in Snorelord right way and you'll get it, right? And if I'm smart enough, I'll put the link in the description of this video. However, this time we're talking about the right way front scale, right? And what it is, if you have a suspension gauge in your truck, this replaces it. See, this is my old suspension gauge right there, right? So last time I was at Kenworth, I just went ahead and had them install the right way gauge that I bought at Matt's. I paid 80 bucks for it. And if you don't have a suspension gauge, then you got to spend another, I think, 80 to 100 bucks for the kit. And that takes a little bit of installation. But anyways, it goes where your suspension gauge is. It plugs into the airline. It plugs into the light system. And it will tell you what your weight is on the front. So between the right way on the trailer and the right way on the front, you probably never, well, I won't say never, you probably won't have to use a cat scale hardly ever. I said ever twice, didn't I? I'm redundant. You probably know that about me if you watch my YouTubes. Anyways, so we're at a shipper. Now, I've had this thing installed for a week, right? And I've done nothing but light loads, so I haven't been able to calibrate it. But we've got a heavy load, got my instructions out, and we're going to calibrate it once we find the nearest cat scale, which isn't for miles. I'm here in Topeka, Kansas. They're building the new Loves right nearby where the shipper is. However, it is not open or available yet. So with no scales near here, then you know, we're gonna be blind for a minute because I don't know how close this thing will even be since it's not even calibrated. And I'll show you what it looks like. That's what it looks like. And so to calibrate it, you have to use a little flathead screwdriver to that, right? And these are in pounds instead of PSI. And then this little switch, you can change light colors. It's kind of cool. But right now it's showing that I'm over 46,000 pounds on the drives. That is not accurate. At least I hope it isn't. Now, of course, it's showing heavy because I got the tandems all the way back, and the load that I'm picking up is over 42,000 pounds. So we're going to calibrate this. I'm going to read the instructions, make sure I got that right, and then we'll hit a cat scale first to see where we're at on the drives. And I'm going to use the trailer for now. Make sure I'm not over 34 on the trailer, or put it as close to 34 on the trailer, and get on down the road. Now, I just loaded here a couple weeks ago, and I put the 41 mark right at the sweet spot, what I call the sweet spot on the tandem. So we're going to do that just right off the bat. And then when we get really scaled out, we'll calibrate this, and we'll see how it is. All right, I'm hoping since it's not calibrated, it's showing 36,000 or over 36,000. So I hope we're doing all right. We've got about half a tank of fuel. Now I put my 41 mark at 12 o'clock versus right there. And what that did is if we go down here, that puts me just below 34,000. As you can see there. And what that'll do is that should give me enough room on the drives, unless they overloaded me over 45,000, which I don't think they did, but you never know. So we're gonna get on down the road and probably get to Oak Grove, Missouri at the Petrol. I have to get a new airline anyways. I have to stop in there. I'll get a Catskill ticket, and we'll see how she goes. All right, we're at 32,420. So we took our right way screwdriver tip and we adjusted it right there. So that's about where we want to be, right there. All right, here's the other cool feature. Check it out. You can change the colors. Kind of neat. Anyways, it's showing a little bit past 34 now because I'm on an incline pointing downward, so it's real sensitive. Not like a suspension gauge where, you know, it doesn't move as much. So that's the right way. It was about 80 bucks if you buy the kit. It's double that. The kit to install if you already don't have a suspension gauge. I think I already mentioned that, but so far I like it. It'll save some money for you. And since I have the luxury of owning my trailer, so between that and the trailer, I should always know where I'm at. And very rarely should I have to use a scale. So, but anyways, if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and keep the metal to the pedal. See ya.